And we're live. Yay! All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Teacher Kasie, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. We have such a fun guest returning, children's author, Melissa Burch. I'm so excited you could come back on here.
Aw, thank you. Me too.
So, you're welcome. So if you've been around my channel, you may remember her from when we talked about her first book, The Three Bears, Blondie, and Their Spaghetti. Well, guess what? Melissa has been working hard. She has not one, but two brand new books coming out, and she's going to give us the inside scoop today. And even more excited, she's doing a Kickstarter. She's going to explain it to you. I'm supporting her Kickstarter, but I don't understand how it all works. So we're going to leave that one up to her. And we get to help her bring these books to life. And we'll be talking all about that. You'll learn what the books are about and how you can be part of the journey as well, and why this project is so special. So grab your coffee. I've got mine, your tea, settle in and say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you've already read Melissa's first book, I have it here. Can you see it? Make sure I'm holding it up in the camera. Yay. Let us know in the chat that as well. So say hi, let us know you're here. And without further ado, Melissa, how you doing?
Aw, I am doing wonderful. Super busy, uh,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm doing wonderful. And thank you again for having me. Super excited to be here.
I'm glad you're here. So you want to introduce yourself for those that have not been to my channel yet, but maybe they have. We'll see.
All right. My name is Melissa. I am a homeschooling mama of four, a dental hygienist, a retired Army wife, and children's author. So, and like you had mentioned, I published my first book about a year and a half ago, and now releasing two more at the same time, which that has been the wild part. So, it's been fun.
Yeah. I I think if you want to do it right, you put a lot of effort into it like you do. So launching two at once. Phew.
Yeah, it didn't it wasn't planned this way, but so the Stick With Me book,
Mhm.
this one here,
Yay.
I wrote this one first, but the illustrations and the editing, it's written in rhyme, and I've learned a lot about rhyme. I can't even clap on beat. So I wrote it in rhyme, and then I had lots of people work their magic and help with the rhyme and the meter. Um,
Wow.
so this one, and then the illustration. So this one took a lot longer. And then whatever you do, don't brush your teeth. It just happened. And it
Yeah.
was like effortlessly, and I just loved it. And the illustrator, she throws herself at her work, and the illustrations got done quick, and then it was kind of like just naturally they both finished at the same time. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, let's do this. So,
Yeah.
at the same time, it's kind of nice. Then you can just do all the marketing for both, and now the Kickstarter for both. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But
I love them.
oh, thank
I'm
you. I know.
so proud I got to take a look at them
I know.
and
Thank you for being beta reader for me. And so much more. Your quote is going. So we're having a dust jacket made, and like your quote, soon as you open it
Oh,
on the front
really?
cover, it's going to be right here.
Oh.
Like, I love your quote.
Oh.
Um, we, I think we shortened some of it, but
Ah.
yeah, Teacher Kasie had wrote, this book is giggly, gross, and totally genius. I was like, love that.
I know,
So yeah,
right?
you're gonna
It's
be
so
all
fun.
over this.
That's awesome. I'm just so excited for it. And
Aw.
as a teacher, all I can think of is I need this book before February.
And that'll happen. They're both,
Yes.
so we're running the Kickstarter. It
Mhm.
launched yesterday. These books are all ready to go to print. So I just need to make a deposit, and then they take about 2 weeks to actually print. And then the shipping them from overseas is what takes a little bit, but they should arrive at my doorstep in November. So perfect timing for the
Yeah.
holidays.
Awesome. And Chad's watching. Hey, Chad.
He's my biggest supporter.
He is. Yeah, don't forget to say hi in the chat, everybody. Let us know you're here. Um, I had another question. Well, I had my questions for you, and I just got all excited. So,
That's okay.
so
Do you want me to?
I know the story behind this, but what drew you to writing children's books? How did you get started on writing children's books?
So my grandfather is a published author, or was a published author. He wrote 8 books and over 63 articles, I
Wow.
believe. And so I think it kind of runs in the family. We have a lot of creative people in our family, but um, I never had the interest in going the traditional route. And so I just didn't think like it'd be possible for me. And then when I started learning more and more about indie authors and self-publishing, I was like, okay, that's cool. But how
Hmm.
it kind of accidentally happened. I was putting my daughter Emsley to sleep. I think, gosh, at that time she may have been 3.
Hmm.
We had already done our bedtime routine, already read the book, and then shut the lights off. And I was rubbing her back, and she said, "Can we read one more book?" I said, "No, but I'll tell you a story that I have memorized." So I told her the original Goldilocks. And then she's like, "Oh, can you tell me it again?" I said, "No, this
No.
time I'll mix it up a little bit, right? Just because for my own entertainment." Then I mixed it up, and this time they went for a bike ride instead of walking, and they had spaghetti, and um, but and she loved it. But then the next day, I kept thinking about it more and more, and I was like, okay, I might write this. So then I spent a little time and I wrote it, and then of course editing a couple times. I'm like, okay, this we're onto something here. So then we
Yeah.
published it. Um,
Yay.
so the 3 bears, Blondie, and their spaghetti, but it's so
Hmm.
much more than just Goldilocks. Mistakes are made, lessons are learned, and in the end, she brings the neighborhood together. But it,
Yeah.
it promotes like entrepreneurship, um, accountability, and just like, I don't know, even forgiveness, grace.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love there's a page for like teachers and parents to use it. I say that every time because I can't help it. I'm a teacher, but like things you can do with it and things, I just love it. So,
Well,
but
and
I'm so proud of my little signed authors.
well, thank
That's
you.
how we met. She was actually promoting her book, and I went to her stand and I was like, "Oh, you want to come on my channel?"
Yes, of course. And then you said, "Hey, can I build curriculum around your book?" And I said, "Yes, please."
And then that was the start of me going back to college. So,
Yay. So it's my fault.
yeah.
I'm proud
No,
of
that's a
you.
good thing.
I'm so proud of you.
So much fun.
So yeah, these next 2 books, I'm doing things different.
Okay.
So with the first book, I learned a lot. Um, And I think the self-publishing through Amazon is great. But what happens is you spend all this time creating this book, and then you go to Amazon and you throw it up there and you're so excited, right? And then you wait for all your people who want to support you go to Amazon and they buy it because it's super easy and it's
Hmm.
convenient. But Amazon takes 40%.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay your printing cost, right? So printing
Hmm.
cost and then 40%. And then it was like, huh, all your people you send to Amazon. And then so I was kind of like, it hurt a little bit. So
Yeah.
then this time I was trying to learn like the business side of things a little bit
Yeah.
more. So how I do things with my books is I pay for the illustrators and I pay for the editors and the formatters and everything out of pocket.
Wow.
Uh, so this time I wanted better quality. Oh, shucks, I should have had my other ones. The other reason why I don't go to Amazon is because the quality is so hit and miss. So the book that I was saying I should have had my other one with,
Yeah.
they sent it to me and it was like chopped off like right here. And so it was like that gets sent to a customer and it's out of your control and then it's like a bad review, right?
Right.
And then I had one from a friend. It was an alphabet book, and you opened it up, and it started at the letter O, and then
Oh no.
the title sheet was like in the middle. So all of that to say, my main reason to go to Kickstarter is I want to be able to buy better quality books.
Okay.
So going overseas, China, they have really good quality for books over there. So I got my 2 samples already, and that's from overseas. They
They look
air
beautiful.
airshipped them to me.
Hmm.
So I'm running this Kickstarter campaign, which is a crowdfunding, but it's different than GoFundMe. You know, GoFundMe is more of a donation.
Do you want to bring it up? Do you
Yeah,
want to
yeah. Let's see. Are you able to share, or do you want me to try?
Oh, I just put you on as co-host, so you should be able to share, unless you
Okay.
want me to find it.
Yeah.
Whatever's easier.
Yeah, I can pull it up in just a sec. Um, but so I'll pull it up in a minute. But yeah, so
Yeah, take your time.
going overseas to Kickstarter. So I'm trying to buy inventory. And so you have to get at least 500 books to get that like
Oh,
wholesale. So
okay.
I'm ordering 1,000 books. So
Okay.
when I decided to go to Kickstarter, like I said, it's not a donation, but it is crowdfunding. So you're going to your family, your friends, your people, and all book lovers on
Hmm.
there, and you're asking them to back you. And a lot of the time, it's even just backing an idea. So if you had an idea for a board game that's not even created yet, you can tell people your idea and then they can invest in you and then have that product made. So we did that with a stair slide. So we have a slide going down the
What?
stair. Yeah, it's
How
awesome.
did I not
Yeah.
know?
So my kids they'll walk up the one side of the stairs and then they'll slide down the other side. And so that was a Kickstarter campaign.
Oh, fun.
So, but in my case, the product's already made. So this is more of like a pre-order. So
Hmm.
there's not a lot of things that can go wrong.
Yeah.
So yes, okay, let me pull it up, but let's see.
Yeah.
So I created 12 different tiers to fit everybody's needs and budget.
I know. It was hard to decide on there too. I was like, oh, but look at all this. I will say if I still had my classroom, I would have ordered differently for sure.
Oh, and you know, it's hard with the Kickstarter because I'm finding a lot of running the Kickstarter is actually educating people on what Kickstarter is and
Yeah.
how it works.
I had never heard of it before
You
until
hadn't?
this. No, I had never heard of it until yours. And I clicked on it and then so while she's finding it, so I clicked on her link and I said, yeah, I'll back her. I'm not really sure what's going on, but she's my friend, let's see what this is and how I can help. And then just recently it started and we got to see all of the fun things that she's come up with and her ideas. And here we go.
Right.
Wow, you're up to 1,000 now. Yay.
Isn't that amazing? I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was at
so
600 when I
love
saw it last time. I mean, 600 last night, and I think 800 this morning when I checked, or when I went in it.
So yeah, like I feel so loved. That's so amazing. But look, so 21 backers. Look what 21 people can do, right? I'm already a third of my goal.
Wow.
So this is Kickstarter is all or nothing. So, which means if you pledge, which oh my gosh, there's so much verbiage for Kickstarter too. A pledge is making an order or like a purchase.
Right,
So when you make your pledge, you don't get charged right then. So you only get charged if your Kickstarter gets fully funded.
right.
So
So for yours, it's October 5th or 8th or something
yeah,
like
I
that.
think
8th?
October 8th. So
Yeah.
October 8th is when the cards would be charged because we're totally going to get funded, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
we are a third of the
Even
way
if I have to
there.
get something else.
So here is my video that goes in talking about the books. And then let's see. So, okay, again, more verbiage. Here is rewards. So, what a reward is really is the products. So, you can pick which product you want. So, right here on this screen, the literally everything is literally everything. All three of my books, plus some goodies. We got mirror clings for brushing. We got the reward chart for encouraging kiddos to brush their teeth, activity packs, the smile kit, which comes with a 7-piece kit. Because in
Yeah,
our house, we have toothbrushing parties, and I let my children brush their teeth first, and then I brush their teeth afterwards. And then we use the little mouth mirror and make sure Smutton, the main character, and whatever you do, don't brush your teeth, who is a mischievous um, cavity causing sugar bug. So we make sure that Smutton has been evicted. So, and then with Stick With Me, you get a like a 13-inch 3D printed stick
that's
toy.
fun.
And then let's see. We have the digital version of all three books. That's really good for people who are overseas too. This is the pick one package if you're team teeth book or if you're team stick book, $18 to do that. And it comes with a sticker and sheets. If you want the two new books, which I think you said you did this package, right?
Yes, because I have the three bears, so I got
Yeah.
the two. But now I'm sad because now I need to go get two more sets for the grandbabies.
Oh, well, there you can always change your pledge. You have until October 8th to change it if that's what you want to do. So
Oh,
this,
okay. I was just gonna go back in.
yeah, this is a Stick With Me bundle. So it comes with the book and the toy, sticker, color sheets. And I'll tell you a little bit about each book in a minute.
Yeah,
And this is our Plaque Attack box kit. I'm so excited about this one. Like, it's like so legit, right?
it's
It's
so
like,
cute.
thank you. It's a box with all my goodies.
Yes.
So cool. It's all to empower children to choose to brush their teeth because nagging doesn't work.
Nice. And good the you want to mention the curriculum up there. Who's the I don't remember her name. Can you tell me?
Yeah, her name's Kristen, and she is with the Bright Cookie.
Bright Cookie. That's what it
Yes.
is.
So I think it's like 27 different activities.
Cute.
She's got the tooth chart, the she has like bingo and a maze and word search and even one where you can like laminate the teeth,
Hmm.
the paper, and then draw yellow plaque, and then the kiddos can like practice
Brush.
brushing to
Yeah.
brush off the plaque. And
Bright
then,
Cookie. That's cute because I always called my students smart cookies.
oh, yeah, that one's the 3-book package. Let's see. Okay, this one's kind of cool. 3 to
Oh,
keep, 3 to gift, and 3 to donate. So
yeah.
I would mail 6 books and then donate the other 3 to the Children's Hospital of Georgia.
I think I need to do that one because then
Oh,
I'll get two more sets of the book, so that'll be one grandbaby house and then the other grandbaby house.
yeah. This is for somebody who may not have any children, and they just want to donate a 10-pack. Got that. Now this is my wholesale. So for dental offices or vendors or store owners,
That would
um,
be good classroom ones too, because if you do guided reading and you usually pull small groups, so you'd have one book for each child. So sorry,
yeah,
always thinking of the teacher.
yeah, I think it's right under like $9 a book, which,
Okay,
it's, I think that's like a 55% discount.
great. Wow.
So, and if people do want to resell them, they at the 18.99 price, they can. That's a wholesale option.
Wow.
I did a little different thing here where it
Nice.
made like a
Mhm.
graphic package and then
Fun.
a classroom hero pack. So this is where every student in the class up to 30 would get their own book, and then I would do an author visit. If they are within a 3-hour radius, I could do it in person. Otherwise, I can do virtual. And I
Okay.
just had my first classroom
Yeah.
with this, and I got to visit a high school special ed classroom, and it
Okay.
was so much fun. I loved it. It was great. We did like a activity where I would like say, all right, kind of a this or that, I'd hold
Hmm.
two different foods. Which one's better for your teeth? Which is worse? And we played the classroom bingo game, and it was a hit.
Oh, I love it. I'm telling you, I was reading, I think I told you, but I was reading her book at the ice cream shop to one of my grandbabies. And then all of a sudden we had all of these kids around here. My
Oh,
husband just smiles and I was just reading it. I mean, the pictures and everything are amazing and the kids were loving it. So, oh, love it.
well, thank you. Well, can I tell you about each of them?
Yes. Do you want to stop sharing or do you want to go
Let's
show the
yeah,
book
let's stop share.
so we can see you? There we are.
Yeah,
Hi. I'm gonna check the chat and just see. I think it's,
sure.
oh, chat. He said pledge equals buy, reward equals product package. Yes.
Thanks. Mhm. Okay, so stick with me. Was inspired by my nephew, both of them, Cash and Carson. And these two little boys, they were raised in Alaska and they ran all over Alaska exploring. And whenever my sister would send me pictures, they always had sticks in their hands.
Oh,
And so my mom's like, that would make a great book. And so it happened. So this book is about a little boy who finds a stick, and the two of them go on wild adventures, everything from dragon battles to space travel. And this book promotes screen-free outdoor imaginative play.
yeah, love it.
Thanks. And we did something a little different. I told you we went and got our
Wow.
jacket, and then we got pretty end sheets.
Oh, it's
And
beautiful.
this one, like a two
Mhm.
page. Oh, I see your name in this book too.
Really?
Excited. Beta reader. You're all over my
Oh,
book. But I'll show you my favorite page or one of them. But this is
oh,
the dragon
I got
battle.
goosebumps. Oh, I
Oh,
really love these books, guys. I'm
thanks.
getting all like, oh,
Oh,
especially like if you have children and you can like if you have older children, you can just I was telling her before when I read this, you can remember when your kids were little and doing these things and you're like, oh.
you reminisce about little Johnny running around with a
Yes.
stick. Aw. These are the guys. Had to include them.
Oh, yes.
That's them. And then we wanted to do a little few things with respecting nature and how to be a nature hero.
Nice. I love that too.
And then
Okay, Earth Day. Earth Day books.
this is a nature scavenger hunt.
Oh,
And
fun.
so it suggests to first do this one and then create one of your own.
That's great.
Thank you. So that is that one. And then the whatever you do, don't brush your teeth. Like it said, so the cool thing about both of these books is this one's written from the sticks perspective, and
Yes.
this one is written from the sugar bugs perspective. And I'm not practicing dental hygiene anymore, but I still keep my license up. And I've wanted to write a children's book about dentistry because it just made sense, right? So
Yeah.
how can I still use like my degree?
And it's so important too. I mean,
Right?
really,
It
it is
really
just,
is.
yeah.
So I was sitting there in a dental hygiene meeting, and they can get a little dry sometimes, right? And like we both talked about this whole ADHD thing. And so like they're, doing their thing, and then I'm sitting there like stuck in that chair for like 4 hours. And then so that's where I'm like, oh, from the bacteria's perspective, yes, let's do it. Because not to like shame any books or anything, but I feel like dental books are all the same. I feel it's
Yeah.
like going to the dentist, and which I
Yeah.
think is great, right? Because you need to introduce the idea of visiting the dentist and
Hmm.
all that, but I just thought we needed something a little bit more. It's like either going to the dentist or the tooth fairy, and not
Yeah.
everybody does tooth fairy. So, um, we
And
just
it's fun. It's a fun perspective too. It's
yeah. So when you mentioned it's an important topic, it really is because tooth decay is the #1 childhood disease in the United States. And
wow.
it's also the #1 reason for missed school days and poor performance. So,
Wow.
yeah, and a lot of people too, they just think that, oh, it's a baby tooth. It's not that big of a deal. But the truth is, decayed baby teeth can lead to decayed permanent teeth.
Yeah.
So, and
And getting the practice when they're younger is so important because as they get older and they have no more baby teeth, they still need to learn how to take care of their teeth incoming. And if they don't have good, healthy habits, then they're just not going to be.
yeah, you only have 2 sets and they
I
have
was,
to last you a
yeah,
lifetime. And I was that child who was not a brusher. I would get my
me too.
toothbrush. Would you do that? Like where you get it wet just to trick your parents?
Yeah,
Did you?
well, they used to bribe me.
Okay.
Like I can remember I could go pick out a new toothbrush if I did so many times in a row or
I'm
like
all about
I
bribery.
me too. I like yeah.
Wow. Well, I needed a root canal by the time I was 10.
Oh wow.
That created a lot of dental anxiety. And so it's my goal to like as a dental hygienist, I actually loved working with patients who had dental anxiety because like I loved earning their trust.
Hmm.
But if we could eliminate dental anxiety from a generation, it would be
Yeah.
amazing. And I feel the way to do that is for kids not to need extensive dental work, right? Then it's just
Yep.
happy visits and you get a
Yep.
cleaning and a new toothbrush and you're out the door.
Yep.
Let's empower the kiddos. So, like I said, it's from the sugar bug's perspective, and he pretty
Mhm.
much just talks himself right out of a job, but it empowers kids. Yes, it's gross. It talks
You're
about
like, oh man.
bacteria pooping in your mouth. But I mean, sometimes you need a little bit of that shock and awe. You
Yeah.
know, we can get technical and say bacteria secrete an acid, and the acid breaks down the enamel, but let's talk to kids at their level.
And poop at 5, 6, 7, it's funny. And but it's not funny in your mouth. So they can
No,
relate to it like, huh, ugh, you know, like
yeah. And even my kid, she's like, she will not accidentally fall asleep because she knows. Like, mm-mm. So we
not
have
pooping in my
the
mouth.
So this is that smile kit I was telling you about. So it comes with like a toothbrush timer, a travel toothbrush, floss, the mouth mirror, chapstick, and a sticker and a mirror cling. So we have the mirror cling that goes on the mirror, and so
Mhm.
like it's a good visual aid to like, oh, bye-bye, smutting, I got a brush. So besides the book, so this talks is like a little note to the parent and the how we got the name Smutton is because the type of bacteria he is, which is the Streptococcus mutant. So S mutant. So a lot of the time in textbooks, it would be written S dot mutant. So
Oh, okay.
Smutton. So yeah. Um, so in the end of the book, so I'll give you a little sneak peek too. So he invites all his family. Duncan doesn't brush, and they've been eating on popcorn for a couple of weeks, and they like to eat the same foods that we do. He's living the life with Duncan
Oh, look
eating
at all.
or not brushing. There's our poop blanket.
Oh, yes, I remember the poop
I
blanket.
know, is that not the best face? Look at him, like, what? You didn't know we poop?
What?
His little poops. And it was hard, like, to get that balance of like making him cute but not too cute to the point
Wanting
that
it, yeah.
kids wouldn't want to like evict him. So there's his family
Oh,
because
yeah.
their family expand every 20 minutes. So even after you brush your teeth, the bacteria starts. There's their stinky. So it
Oh,
talks
yeah.
about halitosis and stinky breathotosis. But So at the end, Duncan learns his ways and he chooses. So, and then here are a bunch of tips for the kiddo and their caregiver.
Mhm.
And then here's ways of preventing dental anxiety.
Oh,
So, yeah. And then how cute, right? We got
I know.
exercises. Next level.
I love it. So, what age group is this? Are your books geared for this time?
So I would say all of them are good for 4 to 10. I
Yeah.
think at each level, I feel like they can grow with these books. Like
Hmm.
at 4, you're introducing it the idea of everything, and then the
Hmm.
older they get, they can like really comprehend the concepts.
Yeah. And I mean, you can even explain Smutton's name with the older kids, where you wouldn't really get into it at 4 years old. So yeah, there's definitely something for all of them in there. Love it. Let's see. So we talked about the Kickstarter. So right now, that's the only place where people can find your book, right?
That's it. Yep, and that's the whole goal. Like my mom's like, "Hey, can I order these on Amazon yet?" Like, no.
No.
Like we're trying to get everybody to work together as a collective to get this Kickstarter funded. Again,
Yeah.
so eventually, yes, they'll be on Amazon, but you're not going to get the super quality ones. And even like we had to do certain things like the end pages won't be in the Amazon version. The um the nature what is it, the scavenger hunt,
The
sorry,
scavenger hunt. Oh, okay.
because page counts have to be different. Like
Mhm.
Amazon's really picky. If
Yeah.
you're funny, if you don't have the page count right, they'll stick like 8 white blank pages at the back. So want
Yeah.
it to be as professional as possible. So things like that. So it benefits you, it benefits me to order from Kickstarter or from the indie author themselves. But yes,
Yeah.
eventually they will be on Amazon and hopefully bookstores.
Yeah. So let's pause and just let you guys know. So if you want to support her and make sure these wonderful stories get in the hands of kids everywhere you want to go, check it out at the Kickstarter. I put the link in the description box already. I'll try to put it in the chat box while we're getting to our next part of questions. But let's see. So I just wrote this note to myself to tell everybody that backing her project not only helps brings the book to life, but you'll also get some really fun rewards. We saw her go through them all, so that was fun. So while you're hanging out with us today, just go ahead and take a peek at the link and check out all of the goodies again. Maybe not while we're hanging out, maybe right after.
That's
Maybe don't
that's
leave
one of
us.
the benefits of Kickstarter too, because if you
Yeah.
go to Amazon, right, you're not going to get all those little goodies.
Oh,
So the
that's so
Kickstarter, you
fun.
get the fun stuff too.
I've never heard of it. I can't believe I've never heard of this. This is so much fun.
Yeah, they do board games, they do like books, but like I said, like actual products.
Yeah.
So much stuff. It's fun. And if you go on there, there's a section of Kickstarter that's called Projects We Love.
Hmm.
That's where Kickstarter have given some projects like a badge of honor, like, ooh, we really love this
Oh.
project. So you can check those out too. So fingers crossed, like I'm so like I keep telling Bay, like, gosh, I hope I get a project we love. And she's like,
Can you imagine, especially on a first time using it and everything?
oh, no, yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get to there somehow. So, how do you see your books fitting into classrooms, homeschooling? Like you said, you're a homeschooling mama, or bedtime routines, or where do you?
So these two, I think, well, like I said, so the Don't Brush Your Teeth is really good for self-empowerment, accountability, self-care.
Mm,
So I know you had mentioned Dental Health Month.
yeah, life
Um,
skills. Yeah.
yeah, all of those things. It even talks about like not like having stinky breath with your teacher and stuff like that too, right? Because I know teachers, they get right down there and help you with your students sometimes, and yeah. But so I think those are all good things to teach because teachers can help reiterate home care uh,
Yeah.
as well. And then stick with me, just encouraging putting down the screens and chasing your imagination
Yeah.
and getting outdoors.
Yeah. Get the kids. I love seeing the kids run around outdoors. Just, I
Uh,
love it. You know, you just see them riding down on their bikes, and it's just so cool.
our streets kind of reminds me of like the kids in the 80s. They're always out there and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, we have a group that I keep looking right here because that's like where they are. There's a group of kids just on the road on the corner over here, and they are out all the time. And then the rest of the streets, you never see the kids out. But this one group, I mean, there's like four families with probably 3 to 5 or 6 kids each. So they all come out, you know, and they're all just running around playing. And yeah, I love
Aw,
it.
yeah.
So, what's next for you?
So, on one hand, I'm taking off the creative hat. I'm trying to block any like ideas, or maybe if they come to me, I'll like write it down.
Notebook, yeah.
But at this point, I need to stop that side and put on like the marketing and business side of
Mhm.
things and push and just spend my time here because you can have an amazing product, right? But if you don't let people know about it, they can't buy it. And that
Yeah.
was something with the Three Bears, Blondie, and their Spaghetti. When you just release a book onto Amazon, it gets lost. So
Mhm.
at that point, they say when you have one book, don't really spend a lot of money to advertise and market. So I didn't. But every day, like I think thousands upon thousands of books are published through KDP. And so they
Yeah.
just get lost. Like, so now I'm going to take those funds that I've been spending on the creative side and put it more towards the marketing side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believe in these books and
Yes, they're great.
they're quality and they have value and they're more than just entertainment. You know,
Hmm.
they
Yeah.
each teach and they serve a purpose.
Yeah. I agree.
That's what's next.
Yeah.
And my Pack Attack pack. So I even
You
built this.
what?
This is so funny. Like, you know how like you make little, I'm gonna show this, but my 2-year-old got a hold of it. But this was like my little model. But it's like I folded, did a little origami, and so that's gonna be like the little box, and
Oh,
it's
cute.
like whatever you do, don't open this box. So
Oh,
this is gonna be the next thing I'm really marketing. So
yeah. Fun. Well, bring it on here when you're starting that one. We'll chat about that soon too.
you because the one of the cool things is the tooth care reward chart. Like, yes, they get to put the badge of honor, like, yes, I brushed in the morning, I brushed at night, but there's a whole reward section where they get to pick what reward they want to work towards. So, family
Okay.
game night, a new toy, or choice of dessert, you know, like family walk, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, again, just all about motivating and empowering each child where they're at.
Yeah. Aw. So let's see. I have a fun little quick lightning round, it says. So, favorite children's book as a kid? Can you
Oh,
think of
as a
one?
kid, I'm not
I
sure,
didn't
but
I
right now
didn't read.
I really like Corduroy, even though you know it's a
Oh.
classic. I
Uh-huh.
like I like Goodnight Moon. That was
Oh, yes.
like special to our family. I mean, we are so in that phase right now where I'm still reading children's books. I love children's books, so
Yeah.
but those
I
would
still
be
do.
probably my two favorite now.
I can't stop buying books. I did not like to read as a kid, so I think that's why it's so
Same.
important for me. And like
Yeah,
I just want everybody to read and everybody to love books and because it was such a chore for me. I
yeah,
just never got into it and I just didn't like it.
yeah.
Except sports magazines.
Oh, funny. But see, that's okay too. And I always,
Yeah.
when I'm promoting literacy, it's like it doesn't matter what they're reading, a book, a
Mhm.
magazine, a comic, just as long
Yeah.
as a cereal box,
I was
as
just
long
gonna
as
say it
they're
used to be the
reading,
back of the cereal boxes before
right?
phones came out and everything.
But my mother would say the same thing. As a child, I wouldn't read much.
Mhm.
She to the point like we had assigned reading, and I remember her reading into the microphone, and then I could like replay it back because she would do it like when she was working and whatnot. But
Yeah.
people can change. But now it's so much more about just reading. Like your children get in your
Mhm.
lap, and it's
Yeah.
about the bonding. And then if you can create that habit young,
Mhm.
it makes a world of difference.
And I love to read children's books to kids with like a lot of energy. And I would tell them, like, if you're in front, I get excited and I'm loud the first week of school, and then some would back up and some would come up, they'd be all into it. But
Girl, that was supposed to be a lightning round. We just like totally expanded on that question. We
well,
failed.
I can't help it. I just
Ugh.
get excited. Okay. Favorite snack while writing? Back on track.
Favorite what?
Favorite snack while you're writing?
Okay, I am addicted to these gluten-free Nature Valley fig bars. So a fig bar and coffee.
I might have to try them. I'm working on gluten free.
Okay.
Okay. We can't squirrel again.
Okay, focus.
If you could sum up your new books in 3 words, what would they be?
3 words each or 3 words total?
However you would like.
Ugh. Okay. How about ready for this?
Yes.
Giggly, gross, genius. I'm
Okay.
telling you, you nailed it. Um, okay, and stick with me. Fun, imaginative,
Adventurous.
outdoor play. That was 4. Or is
Outdoor.
that play 1?
Okay. I think that's it. So my last one was getting books in their hands. You just need to go to her Kickstarter and you will find them there. So, Melissa,
True fact. Every time somebody does a pledge, I break down into happy dance.
I want to see a happy dance.
No, really,
Your
I
next
truly
live.
appreciate every pledge. So
Yes.
thank you. And thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, no problem. And you can just pledge. I don't know if they know that because I know at the beginning we said it's not just like a pledging thing, but you can go and pledge, or you can get something and then like what do you call it? Well, you can pledge again, but like when you do the extra, add change up.
Yeah,
Like
so
if it's $33, you give the 7 and make it 40 or whatever. You can
okay.
add the rest to make it to the nearest
Yeah,
dollar.
and I think the pledge where it's like no product but just a pledge, and that starts at even $1. So
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
good. So I loved hearing about your new books. I'm so excited and excited to hear how this Kickstarter goes for you. So if you guys want to help her out, go to her Kickstarter. The link again is in the description box. Um, and get these books into the hands of kids, teachers, parents, dentists. Let's share these books.
Yeah, tag
Um,
teachers, tag the dental professionals.
yes, sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us live today. I always love hanging out with you, Melissa. And until next time, everybody, keep inspiring those little ones, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Bye, Melissa. Thanks.
Thanks, girl. It's always like hanging out with a friend.
Yes.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
Chad. Thanks for coming.
Bye.